Stefon Diggs gotta be one of the dumbest mofos ever, bro. What's going on with y'all, YouTube? It's your boy Q back at y'all with another video, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. We got an interesting one today, man. Newly signed Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs, also known as Playboy. I said Playboy Cardi. Lord forgive me, man. Also known as Cardi B's current plaything. Just got caught up in a situation on a boat with a couple of shorties, man. And long story short, Stefon Diggs had like this pink substance, and people are trying to figure out what it is. They don't really know what it is for sure. And now there's rumors coming out saying that the Patriots potentially cutting Stefon Diggs is actually on the table after they just signed him to a 3-year, $70 million contract. My thoughts on this situation, man, is Stefon Diggs is not, being smart with his decision making, man, at the moment. You're talking about a team like the New England Patriots, who didn't really have a good season last year. I think they maybe would have won like 4 games last season. They have a very, very young and promising quarterback in Drake May. And I feel like the sole purpose of them going out of their way to even sign Stefon Diggs was just solely to help Drake May's development. You need a veteran presence in the locker room. And Stefon Diggs definitely fits that mold. He played in Houston last year with Stroud, but I think he ended up getting hurt. I think he tore his ACL or something like that. So now he's assigned with the Patriots to try to maybe help Drake May, become a better pro and just be a leader. And right now you're not showing any veteran or leadership qualities as a wide receiver, man. OTAs is going on, and don't get me wrong, man. I know Stefon Diggs is a OG in the game at this point. He's mostly known for that infamous catch he had in the playoffs against the New Orleans Saints that one year.
Handoff steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs, sideline, touchdown, unbelievable. Vikings win it.
When the corner whiffed on the tackle. But the New England Patriots brought you in here to be a veteran guy, man, and you're not showing any of those qualities, bro. I mean, you're on a boat partying with thotties when you're supposed to be at OTAs trying to learn the playbook. This is your first year in a new system. You're supposed to be at OTAs trying to learn the playbook, trying to build chemistry with your quarterbacks and your other wide receivers and just your teammates in general, man. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of young wide receivers in that room right now. I believe that Stefon Diggs is the oldest wide receiver in the room, and it just sets a bad precedent for everybody else that's in that group. Man, you're not locked in, bro. You're not locked in, man. So when I'm hearing that the Patriots could potentially cut Stefon Diggs, I mean, I'm not surprised that it's on the table, but do I believe that it's going to happen? I don't think so. I just think that if you're the New England Patriots right now, man, if you cut Stefon Diggs, bro, who are you going to rely on to be your wide receiver, bro, this season for Drake May? Jalen Polk? I don't think so. Javon Baker, I heard he's been dropping a lot of passes lately in practice. So it's like, who else do you have to rely on? I feel like the only way they could cut Stefon Diggs, because I'm not sure, about the contract details, if his contract is guaranteed or not. I think the only way you could really cut Stefon Diggs is if you get another veteran wide receiver in the locker room that's just as talented as him. And if I'm looking around the league right now, I don't know who you could trade for. I don't know who you could sign at this point in time. I think that the best case scenario, or the most likely case scenario for this situation, is this. I think that Stefon Diggs may get suspended for a few games or something like that, because let's be for real, man. Nobody's really talking about what substance he had on the boat, okay? But if I were to be a guessing man, I'm going to say that it's definitely something that he's not supposed to have. And that's the reason why cutting him is on the table. Because I feel like if it was nothing, they would have came out and said it was nothing. The fact that Stefon Diggs is not saying anything about it, the fact that the New England Patriots aren't really saying anything about it, and just trying to keep shit in house, talking about they thinking about releasing him and all this bullshit, makes me believe that there's definitely something going on with the pink substance. But that's neither here nor there, man. It's just when it comes to being a professional athlete, man, especially when you just signed a new contract, man, you got to try to keep your nose clean and keep your head down and just stay low key, bro. You're on a boat, like I said, you're on a boat partying with a bunch of IG models or OF models, man. It just doesn't it just sets a bad precedent in the locker room, especially when you're talking about a New England Patriots team that's trying to improve, man. They went and got Mike Vrabel, okay? They went and got the future of the future quarterback of the team. They went and got a left tackle in Will Campbell, okay? They're trying to build up a defense. They're trying to build up an offense. They got a running back now. So it's just like, if Stefon Diggs just chills and does what he's supposed to do, I feel like the New England Patriots could at least win like 9 games this season. They could win. They could go 9-8. But the way things are looking, man, it's just not smart, bro. And he's dating Cardi B now, so you know how that shit go, man. When these athletes start dating these fucking celebrities, man, they shit just go down the drain. I can think of so many people, bro. Ben Simmons, man. Before Ben Simmons started dating a Kardashian, that nigga was balling. Now that nigga, you know what I mean? What's his face? Chris Humphries, even though he was never really good, but he started dating a Kardashian. Next thing you know, shit went down the drain. Reggie Bush, man. Oh, yeah, I can go on and on and on. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Stefon Diggs, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta relax, man. Just I mean, then again, there's really nothing to do in Boston. Okay, but come on, bro. You're supposed to be at OTAs, man. You're supposed to be putting in that work, fam. And if you're not at OTAs, just don't be on a boat partying with chicks. It just doesn't look good, man. It just doesn't look good at all, man. And it's like, if I'm gonna pay you all this money, man, I'm expecting you to ball out, and I'm expecting you to be locked in, and you're not. You're really not, man. And you're talking about a Patriots culture that's built off of winning. You know, Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowls, Bill Belichick. These guys have a lot. These guys have a lot of shoes to fill, man. There's a lot of space in them shoes that needs to be filled, bro. I don't know, man, but I feel like cutting Stefon Diggs though would be a little over the top. Cause people have done way worse. You know what I'm saying? People have done way worse. You're talking about hitting women, all types of shit. You know, people have done way worse. So I don't think he's gonna get cut. But I do feel like this is a wake up call for Stefon Diggs to lock in, man. You too worried about looking good at the Met Galas, running around with Cardi B. You gotta lock in, man. You gotta lock in, bro, because the Patriots have a very, very good opportunity right now to be in the playoff hunt this year. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. All I have for y'all, man. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. And y'all let me know what y'all think about Stefon Diggs on the boat with the shorties, with the pink substance. Is he gonna get suspended? Is he gonna get cut? Just let me know what y'all think, man. But I'm out, man. I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. Peace.